Let's get everything set up here. Here we go. Starting to get the hang of this. Alright everyone, welcome back to CodeCombat episode 5. We are in the what world are we in? We're in the backwoods forest, making our way along. Here we go. So let's get into it.
Not a
Earth
problem.
Extremes, baby. Equipping Alejandro with some glasses. Love to see it. What are we gonna get into here? Glasses. Alright. Use distance 2 to find the range to each enemy. And then use say to call the range for your artillery. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. And sit back and watch the fireworks. Okay. Whoa. That is awesome. Fires a little mortar. Alright, ogres are scouting the forest. Use the distance 2 method to find where the enemies are. Say the distance 2 for each enemy to tell the artillery where to fire. So the first one that we just saw there, enemy 1 is Gort. Distance 1, hero dot distance 2, enemy 1. And hero say distance 1. And then Smasher over there is the next enemy, enemy 2. And we say hero dot say, and then we don't say a message anymore. Usually that's what we do. We'll add distance 2, and it'll be the distance to the enemy. And then don't shoot your friends. Friend Charles, don't want to shoot him. The last ogre, Gornub, find and say the distance to the enemy. So we're going to do var distance 3 equals distance. It's not showing it up for me. Hero dot distance 2, and it's going to be 2 Gorgnub, so enemy 4. And then if we do say, then we're going to do distance 3, right? Distance 3. Let's run this. See what happens. Look at that thing. That's awesome. So it must just find the XY, right? Thing's flying out of nowhere. Sweet. That was a cool one. Alright, peasant protection. Ooh, if else statements.
Not a problem.
Alejandro, we equipping anything? No?
CodeCombat.
I just wanted this 31. I was just trying to see if that was the coordinates for the distance too. Not a big deal. Okay. Repel the ogres. Humans must survive. If an enemy gets too close to you, attack it. Otherwise, move X to the X. Move XY to the X to stay close to the peasant. Remember, you can find the distance using distance equals hero dot distance to enemy. If the enemy gets too close to you, attack it. Otherwise, move XY to the X to stay close to the peasant. Okay, so he gets close, attack. If not, move closer to the peasant. Okay. So we'll do, so this is while true, var enemy equals hero dot find nearest enemy, which will be this guy, and then distance is hero dot distance to enemy. So if distance is less than 10, attack. So we'll do attack enemy if they get too close. Else, stay close to the peasant. So we'll do else move XY, and we'll want to go X is 40, Y is 37. So X is 40, Y is 37. Let's see what happens. He's coming. Oh my goodness, they're coming from everywhere. Is he gonna make it? They're coming fast. The peasant's not even moving. He's got ice in his veins. Oh, one shot kills here. Good thing. How many people is he taking out? We're continuing with the theme from episode 4, where it's just a bloodbath. So 10 must be the block right here. Oh, X49. Yeah, so 10. So this is like the boundary. Once they get inside these red circles, that's when Alejandro's like, oh, I better attack him. Let's submit it, see how it looks full screen. Sped up too, wow. Look at this peasant. Just could not be more bored of the situation. Oh, him on my side. 73 gems. Take it. Maniac Munchkins. Nested if statements, strings, wilds.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
CodeCombat.
Oh, we got a big chest. Some ogres. Break open the chest and stay alive. Break open a chest while being attacked by groups of munchkins. They're not ogres, they're munchkins. And certain. Particularly angry munchkins. Is it certain or certain? Oh, I read that totally wrong. Break open a chest while being attacked by groups of munchkins and certain, particularly angry, munchkins. Wow, English is not my specialty. Anyways, so it looks like we'll have an if statement, and we'll have an else if, and an else. So if condition 1 is true, do this. Else, if condition 2 is true, do this. Else, do something else. You can attack something using its name. In this case, don't forget about quotes. Alright. So here we go. Another chest in the field for the hero to break open. Attack the chest to break it open. Some munchkins won't stand idly by while you attack it. Defend yourself when a munchkin gets too close. Okay. I bet there's a bunch of gems in this chest. Anywho. Okay, so we have the enemy. Find the nearest enemy. var distance, find the distance to the enemy. If hero is ready, cleave. If cleave is ready, your first priority is to cleave if it's ready, okay? Is that just cleave? Yeah. So we'll cleave the enemy. Attack the nearest motion they get close. Else, cleave's not ready and they get really close. We want to attack the enemy. Otherwise, if there's no enemies near and they're not close to me, we want to break the chest. Use the name of the chest to attack. So we will attack the chest. If I can type, and we'll put chest in there. Alright, let's run it. Turn around. Alejandro. Go, baby.
Free jail go.
Yes, cleave. Nice. They don't seem too angry and they all just attack. Just a bunch of coins. Look at all of them right there. They've been a perfect cleave moment. Alright, let's watch this full screen. Break that open. Break that dang chest open. Come on, Alejandro. Cleave. Nice. You gonna make it? You gonna make it? Yes. Oh, oh. Only 44 gems. I thought we'd get a bunch of gems in there. That'd be cool. Like a bajillion of them. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. What time are we at? What is our time? 13 minutes. Okay. Cool. Let me set a timer on my phone because I can't see timer. Let's do this. Okay, I'm ready. Next one. Forced fire dancing. Ooh. Some more nested if statements. Assessing properties.
Not a problem.
Alright, now ooh, evil stone. Look at this door. Wow. Alright. We want to avoid the fireballs. You can nest an if statement inside another if statement to make more complex choices. Use this technique to find the safe spot and avoid the fireballs. Okay. So the evil stone, I'm assuming, is where the fireball is going to go. Maybe. Let's look. In this level, the evil stone is bad. Hence the name. Avoid them. Walking the other direction. Okay. So, while true, var evil stone equals hero.find nearest item. Okay. So we're finding the evil stone, and then if we find the evil stone, we make a variable called pos, I'm assuming position, equals evil stone position. If position.x is equal to 34, so we're saying if the evil stone is on the left, go to the right side. Oh, okay. So 34 must, okay, so position.x equals 34 is where this X is. So if the evil stone's right here, we want to move to the right. So we'll do move X, Y. We're gonna move, what, all the way to the right? Yeah, all the way to the right, I'm assuming. So we'll do X 46, Y 22. Else, if the evil stone is on the right, move to the left side. So X 34, Y 22. So we'll do move X, Y 34, Y 22, right? Yeah. So that's the if in this when we identify the evil stone. And then else if there's no evil stone, then we'll go to this middle one, which is 40, 22. So here to move 40, 22. Pretty clever. It's a good way to figure this out. Alright, let's hope it works. Look at this. Get Alejandro. Wow. Reading that evil stone like a book. Look at those swift feet. I hope when we submit this, it does it super fast. Oh, and the door opens. I hope when we submit this, it does this super fast, so Alejandro's just shimmying and shaking. Oh no, it's normal speed. Could probably make it fast some point, but oh well. This is intense. I like this level. And good thing I moved all the way to the right. Door is open. Level 16. Let's go. Alright. Village Rover. Patrolling the village can get repetitive. Functions make it easier. Ooh, getting some functions in here.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
CodeCombat.
Excuse me. Okay, stop all the ogres, save all the peasants. Look at these peasants. I love them so much. Just could not. Don't have a care in the world. Patrolling the village can be boring and repetitive. Well, look at these peasants, they don't even want to talk to you. Anyways. Using functions makes repeating the same task easier. You can turn many lines of code into just one. So, yeah, we'll define a function here and then we'll call it. So in this one, we have a function find and attack enemy. So we do the var enemy, find nearest enemy if there's an enemy. Here to attack enemy. And now we can take that and then just call it find and attack enemy. We can just put it wherever we want like this, and it'll run that whole thing. Let's do this. So, just like what we went over, there's the find and attack enemy function right here. Nice little brackets are highlighted. This code is not part of the function. So the function ends on line 7. And then it runs while true. So now you can control a village using find and attack enemy. So hero move 35, 34. So 35, 34 is right here. So he goes to the X, Alejandro is going to go to the X, and then he's going to find the nearest enemy. Now move to the right entrance. What would that be? 60, 31. Move 60, 31, and then we're gonna use that find and attack enemy. Find, oops, and you gotta make sure you spell it right. Attack enemy. Boom. Use that function. So now instead of having to rewrite this, or rewrite lines 3 through 6 every single time, we just have to write it in one line. Pretty cool. See if it works.
I see you.
Oh my god. Thing came out of nowhere. Look at these things. You just clotheslining him with his
I
sword.
don't see anyone.
Oh, there's a peasant. Another peasant.
I see you.
Oh, clothesline. Oh, Ray Lewis. Because Ray Lewis clothesline people in NFL football. Coming in hot.
I don't see anyone.
Alright, let's submit this.
I see you.
That was a hot start. It took me by surprise.
I don't see
Cow
anyone.
got creepy white eyes. You know.
I see you.
Oh. Good job, Alejandro. Protect that village. Oh. Oh. Bang.
I don't see anyone.
Sweet. Alright, so next one. Backwoods Fork. Function, if statements. Use a custom function with parameters to simplify your code.
Of
Ooh,
course.
getting more into functions. Maybe gonna make our own this time? Okay, so we're gonna move to the X's. Let's see, defeat the ogres. A function is an important concept when writing code. They are used to separate individual, repeatable parts of your code into easier to digest pieces. Oftentimes, a function requires an argument. This is a way to customize a repeatable action while still optimizing and cutting down the length of one's code. This is what you put in between the parentheses when calling the function. A parameter is what a potential argument is called inside the function definition. So in this example that they have, scroll down here. So function 1 has one parameter, and that's target. So target's right here. So we do. So in this function, check and attack the target. Target is a predefined variable. So this is just a variable, like if we said var enemy, like we've been doing. So when we say if target hero dot attack target, and then we do var, like I just mentioned, we set var enemy hero dot find nearest enemy, and then let's see what this comment says. It says below enemy is the argument. This becomes target inside check and attack. So when you're writing the function right here, this is the parameter you're adding in. So it would be a predefined variable. And then we name this function check and attack. So we call check and attack function to run this code. And then this in here in these parentheses is called the argument. So that's where you differentiate the parameter and the argument. So the argument is what goes into the function call. The parameter is what goes into the actual created function. If that makes sense. So similar to the example, check and attack target. If target, hero.attack, and then we move to 4334, which I'm guessing is right here. Okay. And that's the end of this check and attack function. So we're gonna move down here. hero move 5852, which is up here. Var top enemy is find nearest enemy. We do check and attack top enemy. And then we move to the bottom X mark. So we'll do hero dot move 5816. Move XY 5816. Is that what I said? Yeah. Then create a variable named bottom enemy and find the nearest enemy. So we're going to do var bottom enemy, and then we're going to set that to the find nearest enemy. Okay, it's not going to help me out here. There we go. Find nearest enemy, and then I'm going to use the check and attack function and include the bottom enemy variable. So just like we said in the example, we're going to use check and attack, and then we're going to pass the argument of bottom enemy, which is what is going to be replaced. What is going to be replacing the target parameter. So then the bottom enemy becomes target. So if bottom enemy, hero attack, bottom enemy. I think I need. Alright, let's run this thing. Moves. Oh, here it comes. Oh, another clothesline. These ogres are coming in hot. Nice. So we're just moving from top to bottom. And then we're finding the nearest enemy once we get there. Oh, and then we're just attacking them. Check and attack. So is there an enemy? Yes. Attack it. One more? I don't know, not one more. Alright, let's submit this. Get our credit for it. One peasant looks like up here chopping wood. Other one using a wooden mallet on the ground. Maybe hammering this tree stump in. Interesting. Ooh, that scared me. Sorry, timer just went off. That means that we are at our time. So let this go. See where we're at. Oh, I think that was the last one. Come on, Alejandro, you can do it. It's gonna be tiring. Nice. Completed 10 if statement levels. To if or not to if, that is the question. Sweet. So we are making our way through this trail. We're gonna go all the way around here. I don't know how many of these are like these future ones are practice or you know, made for the premium subscription. I'm only doing the free one, so but we'll see. We're 14 through, so pretty exciting. But yeah, I'll call it a night. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the stream.